This is topic 8, lesson 5, addition and subtraction expressions. So we're going to look at how you can identify patterns between two numbers and write expressions to represent them. So what they're going to do with something like this is give you a chart, and you can look for a pattern. So so basically, if the numbers go up, so if you have a chart and you're going from one number to another number, so if the numbers go up, it's going up, it's got to be either addition or multiplication, right? If the numbers go down, then you got to look for subtraction or division. And what you want to do is you want to test a couple of numbers, because sometimes, like, addition might work for the first pair of numbers, but it won't work for the second pair of numbers. So it's actually multiplication. Same thing with the subtraction division. Maybe you can subtract, but maybe that doesn't work for the second one, but division is actually the one. So in other words, one pair of numbers, might work for both of these, but the rest of them might work for only one of them. You'll see what I mean in a second. So here's our total number of test questions, the number of multiple choice questions. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to look for a rule. And so since we're going from 20 to 10, 30 to 20, 40 to 30, 50 to an unknown number, right? So we won't worry about the 50 yet. Since we're going down, it's got to either be subtraction or division. Those are the only two possibilities. We can't add something to 20 and give it 10. Well, not yet, at least. So 20, getting from 20 to 10 by subtraction, it would be minus 10. Getting from 20 to 10 with division would be divided by 2. So either one of those actually works for this pairing of numbers. So you won't have to go to the next pairing of numbers. 30 to 20, that works, but that doesn't work. So that has to be our rule. So we're going to go look and we can test it again. 40 minus 10 is 30. So that works. So what is the rule for the table in words? The rule would be total questions minus 10. That would be the way I would word this. They've given us a variable already. So in symbols, it would be Q minus 10. We have a little expression. So whatever Q is, if we subtract 10 in, we're going to get the number of multiple choice questions. So we would say this is Q minus 10. So how many multiple choice questions would a 50 question test be? So if we pop that 50 into our Q, it would be 50 minus 10, which would equal 40. And that's as simple as this is. The thing is, you got to try and look at the chart and look at it a couple of different ways and try a couple of different sets of data. So we have, each one of these is a set, right, of data. And each one of these is a pair number. There's a relationship between those two numbers. Figuring out the relationship between those two numbers is what they're trying to get you to do, and then expressing it using a variable. Okay. Why don't you try this one? Oh, they've even told you this one's an addition one, so they've given it away. That makes it a lot easier. Okay, so 15 plus what is 58? It'd be 43, right? And we're going to test that again. We're going to say 18 plus 43 is 61. 20 plus 43 is 63. So sure enough, the rule for this would be n plus 43. And then our mystery number here is 70. Is 70, because 27 plus 43 is 70. And that's all there is to it. So thank you for listening.